I'm obviously wearing denim, so you'll have to take my word for it because I'm not going to stand up. But, I'm having, I'm laughing and smiling, which means that there's happiness in my genes.
Oh yeah, very good.
No, I don't think it wasn't even good. So I didn't know what to wear this morning. So I said to Anne, look, what am I going to go as? I said, I think our dress is a small island off the coast of Italy. A small island off the coast of Italy, she said. Don't be so Sicily. And I thought I'd put that in because obviously Italy's off the list now for a place to go without a quarantine holiday as well.
I thought you were going to say you were wearing capri pants. That's a small island off the coast.
I used to have one parked on the drive. Ford, right, when I could afford it. Right. Talking of little islands, if you were stuck on a desert island and you could have just one record, anybody have a suggestion of what one record would you like to have if you were stuck?
That's really hard.
You
mean a record or a song?
Your choice.
Well, I'd have a Leonard Cohen CD.
I'd like to hear the sound of the Brittany theme song as it chugs alongside.
Yeah, the Brittany Ferries theme song. Yeah. I'd have to say the record I decided I'd like would be the Long Distance Swimming record. So, morning, Jenny. Morning, Mary.
Morning, Dave.
So we're just about to be muted because, talking of holiday destinations, we are. What happened to my meeting there?
Paul not joining us today.
I haven't heard that he's not, but I did something very strange there. Cannot minimise the meeting. No, I didn't want to minimise the meeting. It all disappeared down into something smaller than a postage stamp down in the bottom right-hand corner. And I thought for a minute I'd sort of cut everybody off, but I haven't done that as well. So, Jane, we did say hello to Martin. You've nodded off there. No, she raised her eyebrows. She's scrolling through the words, trying to find out what we're going to do next. So what we're going to do is the can-can. My dog, he can do the can-can. After 7, 6, 7. My dog, he can do the can-can better than the cat can.
My goldfish
finds it very difficult, and my dog, he can do the cat better than the cat can. But my goldfish finds it very hard. Yes,
you haven't muted us. You didn't mute us.
Now I should mute you, really, shouldn't I?
Oh.
You. Mute all. Let's try that once again. See, where's Paul when you need him? Mute all and current and new participants. Yes, you're all muted now. So you can say whatever you like about me, and I don't only just have to read your lips. There was no need for language like that. Right, okay, let's try it once again. This time you can do the woof and the meow and the for the goldfish. My woof, he can do the can better than the meow can, but Mike finds it very difficult, and my woof, he can do the can better than the meow can, but Mike finds it very hard. And once again, my dog, he can do can better than the meow can, but my goldfish, my woof, he can do the can better than the meow, but my goldfish finds it very hard. You know, it's so hard thinking, right, am I going to go faster? Am I going to change the key? Oh no, what were the words? Oh, those are the words, and I just said them. I forgot to do the actions. Let's try it once more. 1, 2, 3, 4. My wolf, he can do the can better than the meow can, but my finds it very difficult, and my wolf, he can do the can better than the meow can, but my finds it very hard. Oh, I had a gallop there. Oh, that was Offenbach's gallop, wasn't it? So, we'll now sing Hey Mr. Miller. Hey Mr. Miller this morning. Remember, because I probably won't, but we're going to do Hey Mr. Miller, 2 claps. What a swing that you bring to the band. 3 or 4 swings, whatever you can fit in. Then it's the hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band once more. With your trombone and your saxophone, you can hear it all through the land. And then we repeat that. And then we get to the instruments. Now, I do have kazoos, and I thoroughly recommend kazoos. So I don't know if you go on Amazon or your favorite online store or the pound shop, look out for a kazoo. Because when we're talking about doing little instrumental sections, and there are times when we might do ba ba da ba, you can always be doing. You can use a kazoo. Otherwise, you'll just have to play your normal air instruments just the same as normal that you would do. So get ready, and it's time for Hey Mr. Miller. Off we go. Hey Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. Hey Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and your saxophone, you can hear it all through the land. With your trombone and your saxophone, you can hear it all through the land. Hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. Hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and your saxophone, you can hear it all through the land. With your trombone and your saxophone, you can hear it all through the land. That's enough from Sooty and Sweet. Oh, Irene, you can't get in. Right. She's pounding on the door. Let me have a look at the view. Oh, waiting. Admit. There we were, all having fun, and there were people waiting to come in the room. Sorry, Irene. Sorry, Paul. Glad you sent me a message.
Sorry, I've been trying to get in. Couldn't get in.
We were here enjoying ourselves, having fun. Sorry, and I didn't have the list up down the side. My mistake. Anyway, you're here now. Exit full screen. That's what I should have not been in. Right. It all started going wrong when you all disappeared down to a little postage stamp in the corner. And from that moment on, I didn't have the list of participants and the waiting room at the side. So apologies. So you missed My Dog, He Can Do the Can-Can. An okay rendition, a reasonable one, a pretty bad one, with me going wrong all the way through. And then we did Hey Mr. Miller. And I was just recommending the virtues and saying get an instrument like a kazoo from the pound shop or Amazon or wherever your favorite store is. And then when we do any little instrumental sections, you don't have to ba-ba-da-ba all the time. You can play it on your kazoo. So we're going to start now with that new warm-up song that we learnt. I say learnt. Dave and Peggy would be impressed if we were all together and sang it to them now at how well you did this song last week. So when we do this song, there's these notes of the arpeggios coming down like that. So it's a recurring tune that goes back and recurring words through every verse. All I want to do is sing. And that's exactly the same as ba-ba-doo-ba, just in reverse. Let's sing. All I want to do is sing. 2, 3, 4. All I want to do is sing. And that's why I joined the choir. Singing the tune or harmony. Sing it low or sing it higher. Warming up is what we do each week before we sing. We never know what we're going to do. It could be anything. I might have got the rhythm wrong for we never know. Let's check. We never know what we're going to do. It could be anything. There we go. I did get it wrong. So let's just practice our verse from the start. 1, 2, 3. All I want to do is sing, and that's why I joined the choir. Singing the tune or harmony, sing it low or sing it higher. Warming up is what we do each week before we sing. Never know what we're going to do. It could be anything. And then we always have a little chorus following, but the chorus changes, which is got some warm-up parts. So I will say, repeat after me, then I will do boom chicka boom, and your turn. Boom chicka boom. Boom chicka rocka chicka boom. Boom chicka boom. Boom chicka boom. Boom chicka rocka chicka boom. Boom chicka boom. And then we go into the all I want to and sing the next one. So the next little warm up, the first words that I sent out for sort of body percussion parts had clap, tap, tap. And then it had clap, tap, slap. And that's just too complicated. I can only manage clap. So we're going to do doing this. It will be me, then you, and me. And then the longer one. Ah. So just do what I do, ideally not at the same time, unless I say all together, and then it will be all together. Then we'd sing, all I want to do is sing once more, and then we're going to do what we call beatboxing. Pa-cha-ka, pa-cha-ka, chicka-chicka, chicka-chicka, pa-cha-chicka-chicka, pa-cha-ka. There's no point looking at the words because what I say might be completely different. And if you look at the words, it might just completely confuse you, let alone me. Right, and then we do pacha ticka ticka pacha ticka ticka pacha twice. And then we sing all out, and we've gone through the verse once more. And then we sing, we might do everything. And who knows what we do when we do everything. But it should go boom chicka boom, boom chicka boom, boom chicka rocka chicka. And I think everybody just does everything all the way through. So as long as you do a boom chicka boom several times and clap, tap, tap, and clap, 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 putta, ticka, ticka, putta, and we'll end up. And that's why I joined the choir right at the end. So let's see how we can get on. I won't go too fast because I'll never survive the words and the actions and the piano part if I go too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. All I want to do is sing, and that's why I joined the choir. Singing the tune or harmony, sing it low or sing it high. Warming up is what we do each week before we sing. We never know what we're going to do. It could be anything. Repeat after me. Boom chicka boom. Boom chicka boom. Boom chicka chicka boom. Boom chicka boom. Boom chicka boom. Boom chicka rocka chicka boom. I think we got that. And all I want to do is sing, and that's why I joined the choir. Singing the tune or harmony, sing it low or sing it high. All I want to do each week before sing. We never know what we're going to do. We could be anything. Repeat after me. Clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap, clap. Clap, 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 clap. Clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap, clap. Clap, 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 clap. Clap, tap, 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 clap, tap, tap. And all I want to do is sing, and that's why I joined the choir. Singing the tune or harmony, sing it low or sing it high. Warming up is what we do each week before we sing. We never know what we're going to do, it could be anything. Repeat after me. Pataka, pataka, chicka chicka, chicka chicka, pataka, chicka paka, pataka, chicka chicka paka. But all I want to do is sing, and that's why I joined the choir. Singing the tune or harmony, sing it low or sing it high. Warming up is what we do each week before we sing. We never know what we're going to do, it could be everything. A boom chicka boom, rock a chicka, rock a chicka, rock a chicka boom. Clap, 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 clap. Clap, 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 clap. Pataka, chicka, chicka, paka. Pataka, chicka, chicka, paka. Pataka, chicka, chicka, paka. And that's why I joined the choir. I realise it might not be why you join the choir, but certainly we warm up, and that is why we join the choir. So if I can make my technology work, it's like having my little...
Battery 90%. Connected to David's iPad 2 and David's MacBook Pro.
She hasn't had such a busy week this week. She's got 90% left on her battery, which is good news. She's been recharged. Because what I was thinking of doing this morning, we're going to do May You Always Have a Song next. Sorry, I should have told you that. May You Always Have a Song. And we can sing with the choir today. So I'm just going to check it's not too loud when it comes out at your end. I think that's probably okay. So let's have a go. May your life be filled with song. May your life be filled with song. And may your friends all sing along. May your heart be true and strong. May you always have a song. May your life be filled with love. May the sun always shine above. Go in peace just like a dove. May you always have a song. May music be upon the joy in your heart. May you feel it deep within your soul. May the gentle harmony of a tender melody make your spirit whole. May your life be filled with song. And may your friends all sing along. May your heart be true and strong. May you always have a song. May you always have a song. There we go. May you always have a song. How was that sound-wise for you? Did that work? Was it nice singing with a choir for a change? There was a few thumbs up going on there. Right, good. Right, after that.
Who was the choir, by the way? Who was that choir?
Who was the choir? Well, there are probably at least 2 people in the room, or maybe 3 people, or 4 including me, who were part of that recording. It was the first rehearsal that we sang May You Always Have a Song for Community Voices Walter Eaton. So, you know, we'd only been doing it for about 10 or 15 minutes, and we weren't in our normal church hall. I can't remember if there was a funeral or something going on, and we were across the road at the memorial hall when we did that for the first time. So, you know, I just turned my phone on the music stand by the piano. So that's probably why you couldn't hear the sopranos too well. Or maybe they hadn't learned it very well. Anyway, they were a long way across the far side of the room. So it's Swinging the Night Away now. That's what we're going to do. And we did this one with a track last week, so I don't think I'll play that this time. But we've got When the Band Starts Swinging the Beat, Makes Me Feel Like Tapping My Feet. Nothing could be finer than Dinner in the Diner, than Swinging the Night Away. I'm just going to play you that Nothing Could Be Finer Than Dinner in the Diner, because that's the same for everybody. Okay, so we're all in unison. And then the tune, or singing the night away. So that's the first time that we sing and swinging the night away. Swinging the night away. So if you're looking at the music, that's the top line and the middle line. And if you're doing the lower line, or singing the night away. But don't hold on to those notes too long, everybody. No more than 3 beats, because then you have to go back and swing that beat with rhythm and drums. And then we come to Nothing Could Be Finer Than Dinner in the Diner the second time. And then the tune is Swinging the Night Away. And that time it is the same tune for everybody. We only sort of go into harmony and split on our first time bar. And then we've got Basie Swung It. So we've just done Basie swung it when Ella sung it. That was the lower part. And the upper part, Basie swung it when Ella sung it. And then everybody could sing, always sounded fine. And if you're singing the tune, just carry on singing the tune, but this would be the lower part. Fans all dig it, and cool cats gig it, swinging on down the line. And how it fits together for the other parts. Fans all dig it, and cool cats gig it, swinging all down the line, which would be the alto part. And the top tune is swinging all down the line. So from the fans all dig it, fans all dig it, and cool cats dig it, swinging all down the line. And then we've got the same as the start. Swinging a beat makes me feel like nothing could be finer than dinner in the diner. And then the tune, the top line, and swinging the night away. If you're doing the lower part, the men's part, if you like, or swinging the night away, just singing, winging the night away, away. You can go up to the end, or any note you like, really, doesn't matter, as long as it's part of the chord. So the tune was, after Nothing Could Be Finer Than Dinner in the Diner, swinging the night away, just singing, swinging the away. So right at the end, swinging the night away for the tune. And in the middle, we've got swinging the night away. And then you stay on there for a little while, just singing the night away. So everybody, can we just try Nothing Could Be Finer Than Dinner in the Diner for the last time into that little ending section. 5, 6, 7, 8. Nothing could be finer than dinner in the diner, swinging the night away, just singing the night away. Okay, so that's how it ends up when you hear that going on. You think, oh, right, time for me to stop and make it look as though I knew what I was doing all the way through. Okay, let's go from the start. 2, 3. When the band starts swinging the beat, makes me feel like When that beat starts rhythm and drums, makes me feel like snapping my thumbs. Nothing could be finer than dinner in the diner and swinging the night away. Basie swung it when Allah sung it and always sounded fine. Bands all dig it and cool cats gig it, swinging on down the line. When that band starts swinging the beat, makes me feel like tapping my feet. Nothing could be finer than dinner in the diner and swinging the night away. Just swinging the night away. Hey, I got the words right at the end. I was swinging the night away. I was impressed with myself just for those one set of words. And the rest of it was rubbish, but at least I got swinging right. Kate, how are you this morning? I thought I'd ask you a question just as you were about to drink your tea.
I'm fine, thank you. Sorry I was a bit late.
That's all right. You weren't alone, but at least I saw you in the waiting room. Paul and Irene were sat there for a while because we were too busy having fun and singing. Okay, so we were having dinner in a diner where nothing could be finer, but well, no, that wasn't a particularly good train whistle, was it? Let's try it again. No. Maybe I'll find a proper train whistle. The best I can do for a train whistle today is this. Can't find the train whistle. I could only find the duck call. Anyway, it's Chattanooga Choo-Choo time. So if you want to sing any harmony, make it up as you go along. If you've never learnt it, that's fine. But we are going to do Chattanooga Choo-Choo, and it's coming up very, very shortly. We go in 4 bars. Pardon me, boy. I don't know what happened there. Hello? What's that? What's that horrible backing track? No, it's me on the keyboard. You know, she stuck her head around the door and said, what's that horrible backing track? I'll try again. Where's your chair? Anyway, look, here's the backing track. Take it away. Did anybody start?
Sorry, I put them off. Let me see this. Oh, we need a bigger bedroom.
Oh, right. I should take off the virtual background because then you can see both of us.
David, that was lovely to see, Anne.
I'm still here. He just.
Oh.
I'm still here. Hello.
Hello. Really good to see you, Anne.
Thank you. Hopefully, I might be able to sing some bits.
Right, yeah, I might be able to play some bits. Let's listen to that intro. Let's see. I've got 2, 4, 6, 8 bars written, but maybe I didn't play 8 bars on the recording. Oh, I know what it is. Yes, because I use. Pardon me. No. Yeah, it did. It did. Yeah, it's got to start sooner. It's because I didn't use my intro. I used the intro of the keyboard. Now it's got to be. Pardon me, boy. It's at the Chattanooga Choo-Choo. Track 29. Or you can give me a shine. I can afford to board the Chattanooga Choo-Choo, the Chattanooga Choo-Choo.
I've got my fare.
I've got my fare, and just a trifle to spare.
You leave the Pennsylvania station at a quarter to 4.
Read a magazine and then you're in Baltimore. Dinner in the diner, nothing could be finer than to have your ham and eggs in Carolina. When you hear them whistle blowing 8 to the bar,
Then you know that Tennessee is not very far.
shovel all the coal in, gotta keep it rolling. Woo woo, Chattanooga, there you are. Oh, I'm gonna do 2 whistles. Woo woo, woo woo. Once more. Woo woo. He's gonna I'm gonna meet the gonna be. She'll be waiting. Yeah, yeah. The one I used to call funny face. He's gonna cry until I tell him that I've never rolled. So Chattanooga Choo-Choo, won't you choo-choo me home? Choo-choo me home. He's gonna cry until I tell her that I've never rolled. So Chattanooga Choo-Choo, won't you choo-choo me? Chattanooga Choo-Choo, won't you choo-choo me? Chattanooga Choo-Choo, won't you choo-choo me home? Woo woo! Choo-choo me home. There we go. One of the old favourites back with us this morning.
Oh, thanks.
And,
I don't know this.
she doesn't know this one, so we'll have to teach her. Your baby has gone down the plug hole. Because that was new for Anne. James.
I don't know it either.
Yeah, well, that's because you did it last week. So yeah, time for your baby has gone down the plug hole, and let's just practice the chorus first, shall we? And then when we get there, then you'll know. Your baby has gone down the plug hole. Your baby has gone down the plug. That poor little mite was so thin and so slight, it should have been washed in a jug. And then it's the same tune as we had at the start of the chorus. Your baby is perfectly happy. It won't want to wash anymore. It floated away down the drain pipe, not lost but gone before. Okay, so your baby's gone down the plug hole. So I said we were doing this. It was a sing-along song of Max Bygrave's, but apparently it's traditional. It was an old-time musical song, which sadly Dave wasn't here to tell us what it was like when it came out in the late Victorian era.
I remember my grandmother singing it to me whilst I was in the bath.
Yeah. Were you blowing bubbles? Anyway, your baby has gone down the plug hole.
Was that in the tin bath, Dave?
We didn't have a bath, it was a pond in the garden.
As long as you could break the ice, though, it wasn't too bad, was it? No, it used to be completely different. I could say when I was young, I went to, grandparents and great aunts and things like that. And you go to the loo. Well, that was go out the back door of the kitchen, down the path, find the outside loo. And if you're lucky, it wasn't frozen. And if you were lucky, you stayed on the path. And I know it was right next, in Australia, they'd call it a dunny, wouldn't they? And you'd have to check for redbacks under the toilet seat. But fortunately, in this country, you didn't. Maybe there was just big spiders and daddy longlegs and things in the corner and creepy crawlies. And it was next to the stream in my great granny's house. Yeah, the outside loo was next to the stream down the bottom of the garden. It was like half a mile away, it seemed to me. Anyway, your baby has gone down the plug hole. Sorry.
Not getting stuck to the seat was an idea as well.
Getting stuck to the seat, no.
You were lucky to have a loo. It was a hole in the back garden for us. You were lucky, lad.
You had a hole in the garden. Yeah, well, we'll be doing Oh No, Not the 1948 show, and it'll be those men with a box in the middle of the road talking about it. Anyway, let's do that. A mother was bathing her baby one night. The poor little babe was a delicate mite. The mother was poor and the baby was thin. 'Twas just a wee skeleton covered with skin. The poor little mother, the poor mother turned for the soap on the rack. 'Twas only a moment, but when she came back, her baby was gone, and with anguish she cried, "Oh, where is my babe?" And the angels replied, "Your baby has gone down the plug hole. Your baby has gone down the plug." The poor little mite was so thin and so slight, it should have been washed in a jug. Your baby is perfectly happy. It won't want to wash anymore. It floated away down the plug. Not lost, but gone before. I forgot to give out my disclaimer, which was when I first learned this song, there were some different words. Mostly it said plug hole all the time. It didn't ever say drain pipe, so that time right at the end I did say plug hole rather than drain pipe, for which I apologise. But anyway, let's carry on with Right Said Fred. Hopefully you've all got all of the words this week. And yeah, maybe in all the right order, who knows? Because last week you only had the first verse. But I think we are able to give it a go. I can see bits of paper being moved around. And here we back to 1962 with Bernard Cribbins. Doctor Who then and Doctor Who today, really, wasn't he? He was there in black and white in the 60s and more recently. Oh, it's nearly a little dog came to see us for a moment. Who might it be? Oh, it's going to be Tilly. Tilly's going to join us for Right Said Fred. Right said Fred, both of us together, one each end and steady as we go. Tried to shift it, couldn't even lift it, we were getting nowhere, and so we had a cup of tea, and right said Fred, going to shout for Charlie, up comes Charlie from the floor below. After straining, even and complaining, we were getting nowhere, and so we had a cup of tea, and Charlie had a think, and he said we ought to take off all the handles and things without the candles, but it did no good, well I never thought it would. All right, said Fred, I have to take the feet off, get them feet off, wouldn't give a mo. Took its feet off, even took the seat off, should have gone nowhere but so. So Fred said, let's have another cup of tea, and we said, right-o. All right, said Fred, I have to take the door off, need more space to shift so-and-so. Had bad twinges taking off the hinges, and it got us nowhere, and so we had a cup of tea, and right said Fred, have to hack the wall down, that there wall is gonna have to go. Took the wall down, even with it all down, we were getting nowhere, and so we had a cup of tea, and Charlie had a think, and he said, look Fred, I got a sort of feeling, if we remove the ceiling, With a rope or two, we can drop over through. All right, said Fred, climbing down the ladder with his crowbar, gave a mighty blow. Was he in trouble? Half a turn around, landed on the top of his jaw. Charlie and me had another cup of tea, and then we went on. I said to Charlie, we'll just have to leave it standing on the landing, that's all. Trouble with Fred, he's too hasty. Never get anywhere if you're too hasty. There we go. Right, said Fred. Oh, so yes, that goes back a while, doesn't it? And what else did I have? Talking of songs that are going back a while, this is something that I plan for us to do. If you think you know some of the words now, you're more than welcome to join in. Come on, come back.
Battery 90%.
Battery 90%.
Connected to David's MacBook Pro and David's iPad 2.
It's too many devices. You have to make sure it's on the right one. So if we can do this next week, or not next week. Oh, I forgot to say, we're not here next week. It's half term. So that is going to be, let me just call up. Have I got, I haven't done the music yet, right? This should play.
Boom, 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 dang, 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 ding, dong, ding, blue, 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 wow, 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 wow. The moon had taken to go. So you know how it finishes. Shout. You do want to go on and do an extra verse sometimes, don't they? And then we have to finish with, if you're doing the bass, blue moon. Okay, so that could be a bit of a fun. It could be a bit of a little warm up, and everybody can do. See, I said everybody could do it. Moon, blue moon. Anyway, so that's one for the future that I have up my sleeve, but obviously my sleeves aren't very long, so there's not a lot up them at the moment. Oh, I lost my list now. Where's my songs for today? Okay, so Shoshone Love Song. That's on our repertoire from previously. And when we do this one, we've got some nice long notes. Fair is the white star of twilight. So we try and sing that in one long phrase. And the sky clear at day's end. And then when we sing, but he is fairer, she is fairer, whichever one you like, it doesn't really matter, does it? But try and extend these long notes, particularly when we're doing she, my heart's friend. Okay, so take a nice big breath before you get ready to sing that song.
Yeah, that's the first word, remember.
Here's your note. Fair is the white star of twilight, and the sky clear at day's end. Fair is the white star of twilight, and the sky clear at day's end. But he is fairer, he is dearer, he my heart's friend. Fair is the white star of twilight, and the moon roving to sky's end. Fair is the white star of twilight, and the moon roving to sky's end. But she is fairer, more worth loving, he my heart's friend. He is fairer, more worth loving, he my heart's friend. Name that tune. That was the start of Chattanooga Choo-Choo intro that I blasted out by hitting the wrong button. Sorry about that. These things happen. Well, I obviously need to go to the doctors because I'm having trouble with various things. And I talked about some different countries at the start. And, you know, when I pass from one country to another country, I have the urge to get drunk. Yeah. He said, what, you go from one country to another country and you have the urge to get drunk? I said, yeah. He said, well, trouble is, you're borderline alcoholic. So I thought, well, while I was there, I said, I've also got this urge just to burst like a balloon while standing on a fish skin. He said, what? Burst like a balloon while standing on a fish skin? He said, hold on, I'll pop you on the scales. Oh dear, they don't get any worse. And finally, this is very important. I did say, you know, I've also got a heart complaint. I've got a little murmur. He said, murmur. I've got a little heart complaint. I've got a murmur. Oh, right. I thought that was the funniest of the lot, but obviously not. Singers, obviously, I'm making the point. You have to enunciate and not murmur when you're singing. So many things to remember. Do you remember when we went metric? What year was that? When did we go metric?
1971.
Oh, different.
73.
Or 76, and was it the trombones? No, it was 71. You're right. It was 71. We went metric. Decimalisation, that's what it was. Anybody remember what lovely day it was that we actually went decimal on in that year?
Sometime in February.
It was.
April the 1st.
No, when April the 1st. That was no joke. It was true. We actually went decimal on Valentine's Day. What a day to choose. You're just going to love the new money anyway. I was surprised, though, that they said they weren't going to make 12-inch rulers any longer. There we go. Okay, make your own kind of music. That's what we're going to do now. Make your own kind of music. You want a drink? I've only got coffee.
And the sticks.
And the banging sticks.
Oh, they're there.
You mean these two?
The banging sticks.
The banging sticks. There we go. Was it? I could do various impressions of anybody who was doing the end of my old cigar.
Ta-ra, ta-ra, ta-ra. Everybody knows me by the end of my old cigar, said Winston Churchill. Or Groucho Marx. Who else smokes cigars? Anybody famous? No, I made obviously all the famous references to cigar playing people. So trying to make kind of music.
George Burns, I think George Burns might have smoked.
George Burns, yeah.
Columbo.
Columbo, yeah, you're right. He did as well. So trying to make your own kind of music, which is what we do. Nobody can tell you there's only one song worth singing. They may try and sell you, cause it hangs you up to see someone like you. But you gotta make your own kind of music, sing your own kind of special song, make your own kind of music, even if nobody else sings along. You're gonna be nowhere, the loneliest kind of lonely. It may be rough going just to do your thing. The hardest thing to do. But you gotta make your own kind of music. Sing your own kind of special song. Make your own kind of music, even if nobody else sings along. So if you cannot take my hand, if you cannot take my hand, and if you must be going, I will understand. You gotta make your own kind of music, sing your own kind of special song, make your own kind of music, even if nobody else sings along. You gotta make your own kind of music, sing your own kind of special song, make your own kind of music, even if nobody else sings along. You gotta sing. There we go. Coming to a website near you. Why? No, it's going to play it again. We didn't need to play it again yet. Right. Okay. So we've reached the end of the songs that I put down for today. So I thought what we could do. Have you still got easy access to California Dreaming words? In an email from a few weeks back. Because all the leaves are brown. So if we've got the chance to do California Dreaming, we could do that one. So I think we were on we were on Northern Lights earlier. Oh, but Anne, you disappear when I put up. Oh no, there we go. Are you there? Are you there? She keeps fading in and out. That was up the road. That was the trees up the road. Oh, and there you are. Yes, if you sit still, you've got a rainbow over your head as well. and she's gone. She's disappeared. Maybe I'll take that virtual background off, and then you can see it. We wait all this time, and then we don't want to lose her into the background, do we? So California Dreaming. I know there's a little bit of All the Leaves Are Brown. Now, are you going to start it off or me? All the leaves are. And is it you next?
I don't know.
Right. Well, I don't know either. So let's see what happens when we get there. All the leaves are brown.
I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Stopped into a church, passed along the way. Got down on my knees and pretend to pray. Preacher likes the cold, knows I'm gonna stay. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Do, 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 do. All the leaves are brown and the sky is grey. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. If I didn't tell her I could leave today. California dreaming on such a winter's day. California dreaming on such a winter's day. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Pick a note, any note will do at the end. It's just a discord there. So, time to give you some other news in lockdown, because obviously the people of Liverpool need all the help that they can possibly have at the moment, being in that tier 3. And apparently now the Beatles Museum is open 8 days a week. Bye, Jane. Yeah, the Beatles Museum is now open 8 days a week. And a recent survey showed that people from all over the world, all the countries all over the world have wanted to visit. Even a Norwegian would. And I've been to Liverpool. I got a ticket to ride. Actually, I went there, here, there, and everywhere, down a long and winding road, past strawberry fields. It was a bit of a magical mystery tour, but I'm hoping to get back again in a few years' time when I'm 64. And if you can work out how many song titles I mentioned in that, you're a better man than me, because I haven't even bothered to count them, but there must have been about 10 or 12, I would have hoped, by that. Okay, so can we finish with a little bit of supercalifragilistic, because I'd like to say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious to have Ann back with us singing this morning. She's had a bit of a few weeks, and she's great that she's here again. Her new, bye Maureen, her new treatment means that she's got chemotherapy almost every week from now until the 30th of December. It's a different drug, and it's a lower dose, so hopefully she won't get such dire side effects. So she has like 3 weeks on and a week off if she's been good, and they review it, and then she has another 3 weeks on and a week off, 3 weeks on and a week off. So yes, 30th of December. So it puts everything else back into next year. But anyway, time for supercalifragilistic Tottenham-Irish. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Because I was afraid to speak when I was just a lad. Me father gave me nose a tweak and told me I was bad. But then one day I learned the word that saved me aching nose. The biggest word you've ever heard, and this is how it goes. Oh, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I travelled all around the world, and everywhere I went, I'd use this word and all would say, there goes a clever gent. When dukes and maharajas passed the time of day with me, I says me special word and then they ask me how to G. Oh, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. 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 Do you know, before I said it to me girl, I said it to me wife. And a lovely thing she is too. So when the cat has got your tongue, there's no need for dismay. Just summon up this word and then you've got a lot to say. But better use it carefully or it can change your life. One night I said it to me girl, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. And now me girl's me wife. She's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. 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 As they say at Arsenal, or Eric Morecambe would anyway. Thank you very much, everybody.
Okay. See you later. Bye.
And